Hello everyone, Maestro here. I am the football enthusiast. Hope you are all doing well. Alright, so the season starts very soon. The Premiership season starts very soon. Burnley vs Manchester City, the first match of the Premier League season in I believe 3 to 4 days, might be wrong. Yeah. And teams have been preparing as much as they can with mainly signings. Signings have been coming in all summer, and in today's video, I will be going through my particular favorite signings that I think will be doing very well for their respective teams, and also just in general, I'm very interested to see how they will play out at their respective clubs. And before we get started, real quick, guys and gals, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Greatly helps me out. And also, be sure to turn on the bell for notifications to stay up to date as soon as possible. And if you want to find my socials, the links are below in the description. I am mainly on Twitter. That is where you will find me most than any other social media presence. But you every now and then on Instagram too. But yeah, links are in the description. Let's get straight into the video. Now, before I start, just look real quick. This is my personal list. My personal list of players that I think will be doing well for their clubs, and in general, I'm very excited, as the football enthusiast, to see how they will all play out for their teams. And we're starting with a man that's gone to my team's rivals, Tottenham Hotspur, James Maddison, coming in from Leicester City. So, look, we all know Leicester had just a horrid year last year, but Maddison played no part to that. He played to the part that was good about Leicester last season. He was fantastic. I remember when it was before we bought Odegaard, we were linked to Maddison, and he was presented as an alternative to Odegaard. And I thought, I wanted Odegaard, and of course I'm over the moon about Odegaard. But I also thought that if we had got Maddison, then I would have still been happy with that. I rated him back then, and I rate him now. I think this is going to be a fantastic signing for Spurs. Spurs have never ever really replaced Christian Eriksen. When Eriksen left the team, they never really found a replacement for him. I think when Eriksen left, Harry Kane kind of took a co-role in that playmaking side of Tottenham. And I think with Maddison coming in, he will fill that role, fill the Eriksen role well, and enable Harry Kane to be far more focused, far more up front, as opposed to coming in deep, which for me is the best Harry Kane. So Maddison for me will bring the best out of Harry Kane. Look, he's a fantastic passer, he's a good playmaker, good dribbler, good finisher too. He has a very good goal scoring threat like Eriksen, great on set pieces. In general, he is your typical number 10, number 8. I think he's done fantastic throughout his career. Leicester, he was awesome. I think he'll do great here for Tottenham. I think this is a fantastic signing, and honestly, it could be sneaky contender for signing of the season. We will all see when it all pans out. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this one plays out. Moving on to the Dutch defender coming into my team, Arsenal, Jurrien Timber. So I was already excited about Timber when he first came in. Before I saw anything, before I saw him in an Arsenal shirt, it was an exciting signing. I loved it. Watching him in pre-season has taken me over the moon. I know it's pre-season, but there are just traces of his game that we've seen in pre-season that I think he's going to be a huge success at Arsenal. How huge, we will see, but look, he's a left back, he's a right back, he's a centre back, he is a versatility player, and he's also, as a full back or a centre back, he is the modern day defender, isn't he? Because he is solid defensively. He has good capabilities on the defensive end, good on one-on-ones in general, a good defender, but he has that offensive threat. He's a playmaker, I think. He's not a playmaker in the way that Trent is with his fantastic passing. Jurrien Timber can make plays with his passing, but it's more so with his dribbles, I'd say. He makes strides forward that takes certain opposition players out of the game and puts Arsenal on the front foot. He's very good at that and done that so far. So all of that combined, and also he's very consistent too. He strikes me as the kind of player that will always drop a 7, 8 out of 10. Never a 4, never a stinker. He'll always be solid. He will always be there. You don't need to question his performance. He will be Timber. He will be a solid player always for his respective team. And yeah, I'm so excited to see how he will pan out for the rest of the season. Signing number 3, this one you guys might disagree with. Nicholas Jackson from Villarreal now to Chelsea. I am actually very interested to see how this will pan out, and I think he'll do well. Look, there are rumors that Chelsea apparently are still in the market for a striker, and that could not bode well for Nicholas Jackson. Maybe that might be a sign that maybe he's not good. But in general, I don't think they need to buy a striker at Chelsea. If I was a Chelsea fan, I'd be very, very calm, cool with going into the season as Nicholas Jackson. He's fast, great on the counter, a good finisher, good passer, great dribbler too. He has that trifecta really, and in general, young, great potential, and a good mentality, a good mindset. He speaks well, and I think I'd be very, very hopeful of him as my striker if I was a Chelsea fan, really. And I think he has the right pieces around him too, with the right manager. So, in my personal opinion, Chelsea, if you are listening, look, go get Caicedo. And even after you get Caicedo, don't get a striker. Get another midfielder, like a backup, alright? The striker position, I think, I would be willing to ride this out with Nicholas Jackson because I think he'll do well. He very much excites me. Can't wait to see how it all pan out for the young striker. Moving on. Alexis McAllister, for me, the one that got away. So, before the transfer window opened in Arsenal, I really wanted McAllister for Arsenal. Because just in general, I'm a huge fan of his. He is a great passer, he's a great dribbler. He has that goal scoring threat too. He, very smart, good IQ, puts in a shift. He is a Klopp player, a Klopp midfielder in general, and I think he's a fantastic fit and just in general a fantastic player that will continue to grow. I believe he's 25, 26, that's still young. He will grow and continue to grow, and he has the right manager to do that. And yeah, just like, I think him alongside another signing that we've been talking about recently, Dominic, that's the danger zone. I think something special could happen there. They do need a number 6 to go alongside McAllister to help him out, but as long as they get that, I'm thinking this could be very, very dangerous for the rest of the league. McAllister, for me, will be at the forefront of the midfield. He will be, for me, one of the top 3 signings of the season, in my personal opinion. I am very jealous of Liverpool. He's a fantastic player. Moving on. World Cup champion too. Declan Rice, the most expensive signing on my list. Look, he has built a profile in his time at West Ham already this last 4 or 5 years at impressed many different clubs. He's had many attractions to many different clubs. United, City, Chelsea. He's at Arsenal now. And it's exciting. He's a fantastic passer. Good tackler, good interceptions. In general, a strong all-round number 6. Faster than you think too. Many qualities of a fantastic midfielder. And young. Room to grow. Arteta sees so much potential in him. And so do I. So do many people. I can't wait to see him play out with Partey and with Odegaard. And I want to also mention a concern. So yeah, with Partey and Odegaard, but not with Havertz. Players, especially in the midfield, the performances you put in is sometimes, or pretty much always, reliant on also your teammates. You need others to fill in the shift. Havertz I don't think he'll do well with Rice. And I think that will also hurt Rice. So, whilst I still think Rice will be good with Havertz, he'll be fantastic, I think, with Partey. So there is a cause for concern. As long as we see Partey with him, alongside Odegaard, of course, I can't wait to see how this all unfolds. I think he's a fantastic signing. It's a big price, yes, but I think he'll fit the price tag. I really do. Onana, okay. So he's obviously replacing De Gea. Comparing Onana to De Gea in terms of just goalkeeping ability, I don't think there's much that separates them. I think just in terms of saves and stuff like that, it's kind of the same level. If not, you could honestly make a case for De Gea being better in that regard. But it's exciting and interesting to watch because of his passing ability. He is a reckless but also an amazing passer from out the back. And it's interesting to see how he will play alongside Lissandro, alongside Varane, Shaw, Delot, or Bissaka, whoever's on the right. And I think he will open up a new dimension for United. It will be a whole new thing for United, and it will be such a huge change. And that's why it's so exciting for me. Yeah, I can't wait to see how that goes out. Who I believe is last on this list, Dominic. So I can't pronounce his name. Szoboszlai. I'm not entirely sure if that's right. But yeah, Dominic going into Liverpool. McAllister's friend, isn't he? Alongside McAllister. So this man here is the definition of an all-round player. There is nothing, he has no weaknesses. Him and one other player on this list, which we'll talk about next, there's nothing in his game that's, that will hold him back. His passing is fantastic. His dribbling is fantastic. He's a good finisher too, good shooter, great at set pieces. He is the whole package. Concerns, there are rumors that he doesn't really put in a shift. Maybe he's not particularly a Klopp kind of player in that regard. You wonder how he will play with the press that Liverpool do pose onto the opposition. How will he fit in that regard? Will he work well with that? But apart from that, I'm willing to bet that he will work through that and ultimately display his qualities. He is all round, I mean, a fantastic playmaker, a fantastic set piece taker. Reiterate once again, there's nothing in his game that's a concern. And the same goes for Christopher Nkunku from Chelsea. If I had to bet right now, I think Nkunku will be the signing of the season. I honestly do. So look, real quick, he is injured right now. I get that, and he'll be out for like a few months. But that's okay. He'll be back, and once he's back, I can't wait to see how this will all unfold. Like Dominic, I'd say even more than Dominic, he is just full on all round. He is your striker, your number 10. He is your winger. Once again, no weaknesses, nothing in his game to point out and say that's an issue. You need to work on that. He has it all. He's also stronger than you think too. Fast on the counter, or just in general, just fast. Great passer, great shooter, great dribbler. He has that trifecta. And versatile. You can play him anywhere and he can put in a shift. And in general, I think he'll be a great fit. And if I had to bet right now, I think he would be my front runner for signing of the season. Just straight up. Without taking bias out of it, I've got to say I think he could be the signing of the season. We will see. We will all see. And guys, we're going to end it right there. That's my list of the signings that I'm particularly so excited to watch play. I am the football enthusiast. I want to see how it all pans out. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Who would you add to the list? Who would you take off the list? Anyone that I missed? And also anyone outside of the Premiership? I just did Premiership just to keep it short, but is there anyone outside of the league that you also suspect will be a fantastic signing? That's my list. Let me know what you guys think down below. Like if you like, subscribe for more, and as always, have a great day and take care of yourselves.